Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again. I got another adventure for you. I want to give you a little backstory on this hunt that we did this past week down in Lakehurst. I say Manchester in the video, but it's actually Lakehurst. So about probably 10, 11 years ago, when I first started really getting into metal detecting, I was using an old Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. And I went down to the beach that you're going to see in this video. And at that time, it was one of my oldest finds ever. I ended up digging a 1843 half dime. So I wanted to give a little backstory on this location. This half dime was about 6 inches underneath the sand, and then underneath the sand is soil. So it was about 6 inches down. Dug it up, and it actually had a curve to it, and you'll see in the pictures that I'm going to put up that it actually has cracked and completely broken over time. But it was a fantastic find. Today it's still one of my favorite coins I've ever found. So John and I actually went back to this place this past week and decided we were going to do a little hunting. I got in the water, did a little water detecting because there's a lake there. We had a lot of fun, of course. We always do when we're hunting together. And we've also decided to make this place a point of interest for us. Started doing some history on it, and we'll show you what we found, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you some more history on the location. So hopefully you enjoy the video. All right, everybody, we're back again. We're out here in Manchester, I guess it is. John and we're gonna hit this little beach here. I'm actually going to go in the water. I got my waders on today. Gonna go out and do a little water detecting, see what we can find. Catch you on the other side. Alright, so check this out. No animals in the lake. See all those fish?
Get out of the water. You're not obeying the rules. No animals in the lake. Get out, all of this.
So apparently I have a hole in my waders. That was fun. What'd you find, John?
I found a CMT.
What's a CMT?
A cool metal thing. So here it is. It's pretty long. Here's the end of it. I'm trying to get this bugger out of the ground, but it's pretty big.
Looks like you gotta dig back this way somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm trying to find the
what
other side.
It does look like a railroad track.
I'm like the whole train.
Or you plop it up and all of the water will go out in Manchester.
Yeah, there you go.
Interesting shape.
It feels like it's, I think it's kind of flat.
Maybe it's a cannon.
There you go. Might be.
Get back to me when you dig it out.
All right.
Y'all got it out of the ground. It's a half a pipe.
Yeah, it's a CMP, cool metal pipe. So, it's pretty sharp too.
It's some kind of old button or rivet or something. Looks cool. Looks like an old flat button almost. Anyway, got my first wheat cent. Haven't had one of those in a long time. 1953D. Awesome. Found a big gear. Looks like a gear off of a starter. That's what it looks like. But I think it's older than that. Who knows? Pretty cool. 45 shell, it looks like. And I got a button. I hit it with my shovel though, I'm kind of pissed. Looks like it's just a plain flat button. Shank is intact. It's a good 6 inches down in the hole. Awesome, I'll take it any day.
So I'm digging over there. I was just sitting on that. Here's the kids. They were watching me. I didn't know that. I hear the kids say, "Look at him. He's found some. He's digging. He found a treasure."
Gotta love kids, right?
Yeah, I'm still digging. I don't know what I got. That's awesome.
John's been after this target now for a good half hour. So many roots in the way. Reeds is a good small target at like 6-8 inches, but there's just so many roots.
We're trying to get to the root of the problem.
Yeah. And we're hoping and praying that it doesn't end up being a can lid.
Probably seems to be.
But it could be small enough that it could be a coin, because it does read as a copper coin, a penny, or a gold ring, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Because it moved it, that's a good sign too.
I'll update you in a minute. So, I thought that was pretty cool that I love finding buttons. I love finding anything with history. It's not always about finding the bling and the gold and the silver. It's the history in it for me. And so to give you a little history on this location, in the late 1700s, it was actually a federal forge, and they did make cannonballs there. They used that lake, which was a bog at one time, you know, to help with the cooling process. There's so much slag in that place, it's not even funny. So if you can get past all the slag, you can get past all the garbage, as you can see here. Once you get past all that, you end up finding some pretty cool stuff. That button, for me, that goes right up there with the coin. I know a lot of you feel the same way that are watching this, that do a lot of history detecting and history hunting. So, you know, I want to say that this is going to be one of these places that John and I go back to numerous times. As I was saying, it was a federal forge for a while. Then the land was purchased and sold back and forth a few times. A local man ended up buying it, and he wanted to start a charcoal factory. The problem is he couldn't get the charcoal out of there at a, I guess, decent price. It was too expensive to move it. So he had one of the only privatized railroads in that area, and actually railroaded the charcoal from that location to Tom's River. We're going to go back into the woods. We're going to find the tracks. We're going to find hopefully the area where they started loading the charcoal. We're going to do a lot of exploring there. We're going to do some magnet fishing in the lake. Maybe we can find a cannonball. That'd be cool. But we're definitely going to be going back. We're going to make this one of our prime locations to really bring up the history in it. There is a museum there in town, so if we find anything significant, obviously we're going to turn that into the museum. I don't like withholding that kind of information and that kind of history from the town itself. It's their history. I just like bringing it out. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you like the video and subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good night.